redstone. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to organize your items using a redstone sorter. It's very easy. You just need to do what I do. This is in my inventory. It requires the blocks. I actually forgot that we're going to need one more block. This last block can be any block, which is what you're going to be building all your stuff on. So since I'm redstone, I'm going to be using an iron block. I can never remember where it is because it's right there. So the whole thing is really simple. So we're going to dive straight in. So first, you can do this bit. Actually, let's start with the easiest part. So we're going to be building up 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the bottom of our thing. So we're going to be putting blocks like this. Not like that. And then we have that kind of view. And we're going to bring this out 8 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bring that all the way around here. So if I add a back to this, when I place that, I should go just to the end, but no further. So that is what we want right there. So we're going to add a dropper in here, not there, there, because if you're sorting stuff like eggs, we don't want to be breaking those items. This has to be over here. I just realised, because this is where some comparative nonsense is going to be going on. So that, I know this is now where this is. You can put it 1 block lower, but then you're going to be having to work with a dropper, and I don't really like seeing redstone components too much while I'm building. This is also going to be in Elliot's Excellent World when we get around to doing it. So we're going to add a comparator there, so we can take a comparator output from that thing. Basically what we're building here, is a auto firer. So when this block when an item goes into here, this will automatically get fired. This has to be 2 ticks or more. So you can click it. That's the fastest it can go. If it's at 1 tick, then that's going to break your contraption, and we won't want that, will we? So you're building this. It's slightly complicated. I think once I've placed that block in, I think that's it. So when I place the comparator in, there we go, and it gets fired out back into my inventory. So that is great. So now we're actually going to get on with our sorting. So we're not going to put in our water quite yet, because we want this to be easy to build right now. So we're going to be placing a line of blocks up to here. And we're going to be destroying these up to here. And then we're going to be clicking on the blocks and then destroying the blocks. So it's like the thing is coming out like there. And then that's right. Then we are going to put in our chest. I don't know why I built this so high up. I don't think I should have built it so high up, but like too late now. And this is where our chest is going to be. So if I shift click on the chest, I am very bad on Xbox at doing that. And then we want that to go into the chest. And we're going to do that on all of our hoppers. This isn't connecting into those ones, because that is very important not to do that. Then we're going to shift click all of those, so we have a layout like this. By the way, if you want to make your chests very big, you can add a chest like that, another hopper, but you're going to have, before you add in this, you're going to have to do this step first. So this is our hopper locks system, is what we're going to be building right now, which is going to lock the hopper, so we don't have, lock the hopper basically. So we're going to be placing blocks, not here, because that, actually no, we might as well do that now. So we're going to place blocks right like that, and we're going to turn around. This is where it gets a bit tricky. So we need to be taking comparator outputs. So actually I'm just going to make it easy. We're going to destroy these blocks, place the comparator so we can take comparator outputs. And on top of one, and then, yeah. So now we're going to be taking comparator outputs. which is great. So the reason why I said is that it's because I built it in an awkward place, but that we want to go like that. I think that's right, because we need to be, yeah, that's right. And then we need to bring this all the way back. And I think we have, yeah, I'm just remembering because I've been a long time since I built one of these. And we're going to be building something like that, and on here we're going to be placing redstone torches. That will be very important for this. And then on the back of that redstone torch, I'm doing this so quickly, we are going to have repeaters set to 1 tick, which is the original form, going into there. And then we're going to be having a block here, bringing back, and like that basically. And then we're going to make sure we don't want that because that may connect, and because that's block current, and that can actually activate this from this, so we don't want that. And then we place redstone dust all along here. There we go. It's really, I told you it was really quite simple. That is the main jazz of it, if you like. So all we have to do now is grab a renamed item that I obviously don't have, so I'll be back when I have a renamed item. So here we have our renamed item. I don't think you're ever going to be putting in a diamond called whatever that nonsense is into your thing. If you do, then don't, because that will ruin your thing. So we're going to quickly label all of our things with what we want, and these can't be non-stackable items like water buckets, for example. And there we go, that was actually perfect. So now we are going to do something, if this is how you're going to test if it works. You're going to make sure you have a stack of all your items, which I obviously don't have, or at least 43. I think that is sort of, I think it's 43, maybe 42, 43 to be sure, but preferably a stack, just to make this easy. I'm currently trying to find all the stuff, and there we go. So this is where you have to be quick on the fingers, kind of. You're going to be putting in your item in the match thing, and then you're going to get your renamed items handy, and you're going to put, since there's 4 slots, where you're going to put down our 4 HF whatever the thing that is, and then we're going to put in that, and then we're going to put our renamed items separated there. So now that should go down to 41. If it doesn't, you've got the thing wrong. And then this should have 1, then this should have the rest. If that is correct, that is good, and we're going to do that on. And also, your comparator back here should be lit up, and you should have a redstone output like that. And then you're going to do up that on each one. So here we have our repeated chest. So we have a bit of time, because if that goes past 41 before you do that, then you're going to have to take them all out. Not that annoying, but can get annoying if you do it too much. And also in our chest, we now have 22 of our repeaters. We're going to do the same with redstone dust. This is a very lengthy progress, as you can see it from this. Don't do it like that, because that was too risky. And obviously I'm in creative mode, so I'm using diamonds. I'm not guessing you're going to be using diamonds, as I've probably said before. That was the dumb move that I made, wasn't it? Because now I only have it until that comes down. Grab those, and as you can see, this is working. I will also show you how to extend this further once I have completed all of our hopper chests here. No! That was too close. I don't think that okay, I don't know if that should have happened, but I'm not complaining, guys. So, chests, 4 diamonds, and there we go! That's it! That is now fully functioning sorter. So obviously, once again, probably not going to be using iron blocks for this. And now now we can add in our, not there, because that's gonna, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Did it break? Ooh, that was lucky. Yeah, don't place it there. You need to place that there so it doesn't spill out. And then once you place it in the right place, it should go right to the end. So if you want to extend this, you're going to go another like 8 blocks. Actually 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And bring that down. And you're going to grab, obviously I don't have this. You're going to grab a ice block, which is in the nature section because it's ice. Can be any type of ice. I'm going to use ice because I can. But to extend it, you're going to need a silk touch pickaxe, and you're going to need any slab in the entire Minecraft. Then you're going to place your ice there, and you're going to add a top slab there. That's a block, not a slab. Okay, and then you're going to extend your thing. And once you got to the end, I recommend doing this. Adding a chest and a hopper to make a double chest, and then if any known items are put into the system, you won't use them and they get spawned, so that should go right to the end. So, and that's your working thing. So you can, and literally I wasn't kidding when I said it's really quite simple, because it is that simple. That's it. So if, just for an example, I'm also going to put in another hopper lock system right here, just for you guys, example. And then we're going to put in a double chest right here. Then this one's going to be the iron block ones, because I am rich like that. Because I obviously have a fresh supply of iron blocks every single day from my iron farm that I built in my industrial district. Anyway, we are then going to be building this shape again, so we're going to be coming out of here once again like this. Once again, I'm going to be doing it the easy way of putting the redstone torch in first and the repeater to make sure this isn't impossible to build, if you like. Then we're going to be going up. Once you build one, you can just copy it. World edit, you can probably do // copy if you're in the right versions. And obviously that's wrong because I just made a loop. Yeah, nothing happened right there because that is how you make a redstone clock, by the way, if you guys don't know. And then this one's going to be our iron block chest, so we're going to be putting our stack of iron blocks and our 4 diamonds in here, and then there you go, that is it. And you can extend this until you've got every block in the game, and also if you want to, you can put a double chest down here and a hopper there, and then that's fine. Go ahead and do that if you want to. And then obviously, since that's there, we are going to place in our water. That is the wrong place because now that's going to go right there, so you need to make sure you put it in the right place. And that's it. I'm not even joking. So we have all the items in our inventory, that is our thing, and we're also going to be putting in, we'll get a stack of wool, I suppose, to do this. So first we come back from a long day, we're going to put all our items that we just got in there. It will also automatically get out and start feeding into the chests. Very noisy process, so stand back. So we're going through our 22, now we're going into the repeaters, now we're going into the dust, I think. Oh no, these are just getting funneled into this dropper here and getting dispensed out right now. And I'm going to redstone torches, then we're going to go into those. So, and as you can see, all of them are in the right sections, and we haven't, as you can see, our hoppers haven't fed through, but now they're starting to, so we're going to have this. If there's 41 always going to be in here, depending on how fast it's going up, it will stay on 42. You can use non-stackable items in here, but that's a high chance of breaking, so I wouldn't. Here's our chests, and then when you get to the iron blocks, which we are about to get to, one of these, and then you can see they get to the end, and they get pushed, and then so when we get to the wall block, you'll see you'll get fired. Literally, it's mad how fast it goes, but Yeah, I definitely got 22, so I didn't want to be here for a stack of wool. Okay, here's the wall. Look. Yeah, see? And it goes all the way to the end because it doesn't have a place to go. Which is good because we don't want a piece of wool in my storage system, thanks. Oh, this is where all these items are. It can hoard up in there, so be wary of that. But that's why you have farms in the way, okay? So, and you can always just do this if you have a small number of items that and you know where the chests are. Just do this. Don't be lazy. Then we've got this, and then in this back chest we have all the excess stuff, so we don't lose our precious wool that we got from our wool farm. So that is how. That's it. I wasn't kidding when I said it's really quite simple. It is really quite simple. The only reason why this looks different to this is because this is single, this is one redstone dust, but this is all connected, so that's fine. You can make this go stretch of the whole world. I can go all the way along here. However many items there are in the entire game, go for it. But the only thing is you can't use stackable items. But you can make a non-stackable item chest if you don't want a disposal chest. This disposal chest could be a non-stackable item chest. And if you don't have any, make sure you work up and don't go here's my iron blocks, then I've got a spare one, my bread, because then your bread is going to be going into the spare one and breaking your system. But apart from that, that is the entire, I seriously mean entire, build. I wasn't kidding, I've said that multiple times. This is literally all you have to do. Make this shape, and that's it. You just make auto firer, not difficult, just need to make an auto firer. Very original redstone right here. You can even add a double piston extender to make this more efficient. Hopper lock system, classic redstone sorter, and water streams. That's it. That's it. So if you want to see more redstone videos, hit the like button. Because you built this, why wouldn't you like? You just made a crazy redstone contraption which can end your chest monster if you're green. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.